I got to meet you up at the museum. That was the first time. Oh, the duprees. That goes back to 19. Actually, we got together in 1960, but we were recording as a duprees in the '62 though.
So you got all these groups from the 1960s. You share a lot in common, Tom, with the Rascals in a sense, right?
Well, yeah. Well, right, that was the era. I mean, you could sing along to these records. You could dance to the records. Yeah, we took those old standards and brought them up to what we considered the style of the '60s, I guess. We
that's right.
Did them over.
Early doo-woppers, white
Yeah, we like the doo-woppers. We got some great doo-wop stuff that Don Kay used to play on, and still does today on the internet show. Don K. Reed, ladies and gentlemen. I know that this gentleman right here, Mr. Tom bialoglow, knows Don Kay and played all your great songs for so many years too.
Oh yeah, Don.
He was a great Rascal friend.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we did some shows together, and we went up to a studio and
sure.
You know, on a doo-wop shop.
Remember hearing you quite often. And listen, we want to play this great song for the Rascals and for you, Mr. Tom bialoglow. This song is called "Groovin." So why don't we play some groovin' for Eddie and Dave Brigatis, you know quite well, because they're the Rascals right here on WPAT. And gentlemen, stay on the line, gentlemen.
I hear Bird.
Hey, Bird. I heard a bird playing. It's Bob O'Brien.
That's Eddie.
And Joe Franklin. Okay, here we go. Here's groovin'. Let's do the talk up. It's Teddy Smith and Bob O'Brien. This is WPAT with the birds in the background. Yes.
Couldn't get away too soon.
Keep in mind you have 25 minutes left on this disc. I mean, we have another one, so you're going to have to take a break.
World is ours whenever we're talking. Ain't a place I like to be.
And we can take a break.
Yes.
And then when you start the next
We're down a crowded alley.
By 10:30, we start at 7:30. Great show. Wow.
Anything we like to
Now,
do.
John and Mike is coming in, so during that break between 2 and 3, I can...
Oh, with lots of things that we can see.
And we'll play that one.
Can be anyone we'd like to. All these happy people we could meet just moving on a Sunday afternoon.
That's great. I like that.
Last week, you mixed
That's a
that
big
out.
wall thing. I want you to come. Another one?
Nice. That's right.
Couldn't get away too soon.
I'll go. It's okay.
No, 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 no.
Want to get Gary Tucker while you're at it?
We'll keep on spending sunny days this way. We're gonna talk and let the time away. I feel it coming closer. Life will be ecstasy. You and me endlessly. On a Sunday afternoon. Couldn't get away too soon. No, 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 no.
Groovin' on a weekend afternoon right here with Teddy Smith and, yes, Eddie Brigatis, Dave Brigatis right here with Bob O'Brien.
That's not me.
Want to play it again? Okay.
You got it.
You know?
Well, what do you... What did you like most about that song?
It was so easy going, we were so empty, and it gave us a lot of room to vocalize. We love harmony, you know? Dave begged Jerry Wexler to play it, and Jerry said, that's us, the Rascals. Yeah, they didn't want to release that record. It wasn't a rock song. Yeah, Dave got on one knee like he was proposing. Yeah. Please, you gotta let this go. You gotta let it. It's a monster. And Jerry Wexler said, that's not the Rascals.
Is it?
So, you know.
Is it true that the name of the Rascals, Eddie and Dave, came about after meeting TV personality Soupy Sales?
I think it came, we've always loved the Little Rascals on television. And the Harmonica Rascals, you remember them? Johnny
Sure.
Rio.
Yep.
There was a harmonica band. And you had to have a prefix or a suffix added to it. A friend of ours was down in the village, and he bought a box of, it was like a half-cut refrigerator box full of nickels from the 30s.
Yep.
And there were corduroy, and there was herringbone and stuff like that. He bought 50 cents a piece. And we had what we called a social club in Rhode Island, New Jersey. And the town next door to Garfield, where we started out at the Choo Choo Club.
Right.
And we brought them in, and all of a sudden we were in the box, and we were trying them on. And every night at the Choo Choo Club, we had a different name. We were them, we were the sardines, the pineapples, so the rocks. We didn't know who to be. And Sidney came in to see us, and he said, I'm going to do a college concert, and I want you guys to play, but you have to put the knickers on. And he kind of commanded that we use the name Rascals. And from that time on, they added the prefix Young Rascals to differentiate from the Harmonica Rascals and the Little Rascals on television. So there's three little history lessons all wrapped up into one. But Soupy was our first ever concert.
Right. What's interesting is that Bob O'Brien worked at WNBC with Soupy Sales, and that was a great moment, right, Bobby?
Absolutely, and it was fun to work, and we worked with a lot of memorabilia shows, and I was, in fact, when he was honored into the Hall of Fame that time, Joe Franklin, I, and Frank Ocean were there.
That was something, huh? Yeah.
We owe Joe Franklin for his collectability, and he just for being Joe Franklin. We owe him so much. His style is Americana. Yes.
Yeah, we just had Joe on the show a little while ago, and he was praising everybody, and he just about had everybody, over maybe 15, 20,000 guests on his show for 45 years, right?
Knowledgeable.
Right, most knowledgeable of all. That's right. Now, if you could give us, before we play a song called "People Going to Be Free," because we like that song. That's a real good song. People got to be free, and I want to play that for you guys. But before we do that, is there anything of you guys playing, in the near future between now and the summer or the fall, or anything that you'd like to tell us about upcoming?
We're all geared up towards it. We're
all online. I think, again, Steven Van Zandt has been a champion for us. He's knowledgeable. He's been trying to deal with us for a long time. He understands. He has the savvy. He's been a wonderful Rascal fan. He's a mentor. He's been really concerned about, all the aspects of the business. If that happens, it'll be well publicized, so it won't be a secret about it. Yeah, but he's been working full time on it, and probably done the most logical, heartfelt, intelligent approach to it that has ever been done. That concert we did for them back at last year, back in April, was probably the most best-planned, orchestrated Rascal concert involving that many songs. We did about 18 songs. Paul Schaefer was on deck. Bruce Springsteen came up for Good Lovin'. Brother David and my Susan sang backgrounds. We had a full complement of singers. We had a bass player. So it was probably the best planned show I think I've ever done with the Rascals. And it was crazy and loud and exciting and nervous and everything else, and the people loved it. We had Whoopi Goldberg was in the audience, and it just all the fans, all the De Niro fans, all the
Brian Williams from
Brian Williams.
He gave us a great play on the David Letterman show about that.
Bill Murray.
Yeah.
We can't name everybody, but
I could.
just one. The original intention of the Rascals is honored. We have more to say. I'll die trying it. I'm dedicated to it, and I'm on board. So Steven Van Zandt leads it and produces it, and he directs it. You'll see it, and it'll be worthwhile. Because I was even amazed by it. I was overwhelmed by how many songs there were, how complicated they were, how many there were, and the reaction of the people. They're singing half of the songs in the audience. One last thing I'd like to say, People Gotta Be Free came from, sometimes we had to adjust it to people used to be free, or people should have been free, or whatever, but it was the most we got towards politics. It was something we felt we had to speak out about, and we still had to do it in a classic way. It wasn't, it was as much as we could say at the time, artistically, and it holds true till today. I just want to take this opportunity to thank all yourselves, Bob and Ted and everybody out there that made it possible for us to have this success. And I'd like to promise that there's more to it. And I've been to writing since, and I would love the opportunity to serve again.